Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Chronicles of a Nigerian Woman. My name is Fagbeja, and today I'll be reading Joy's story. I have two strong personal values that are good, but have put me in conflicted circumstances since I was young. I have tried to manage them wisely as I have grown older, but still, I often find myself caught between options. The first is that I like to tell the truth 100% of the time. I don't tell half-truths, make false or ambiguous insinuations, or deliberately give misleading perspectives. The second is that I am extremely empathetic and always put myself in the shoes of others. So, I do to other people only what I want them to do to me in the same circumstances. There have been times when family members or friends expected me to cover up for them or to stay on their side even when they are wrong. But I always chose to stay on the side of truth and justice, no matter what the personal cost to me. But this has put me in conflict with people many times when they felt I was not loyal. The story I'm sharing today is a current example of such. I grew up somewhat close to my cousins on my dad's side of the family. My dad and his siblings have always been close, so we have several forums to meet. Weddings, birthdays, family meetings, etc. My dad is the third of 5 siblings, and so I have cousins that are quite a bit older than me. One of them is Uncle B, as we call him. He is 6 years older than me. I do not like Uncle B. He is domineering and selfish in my opinion. We all try to avoid him at most family gatherings because he will most likely throw his weight around and make the environment tense. I have overheard my parents talk about him several times. In their opinion, his mom, that is my aunt, has spoilt him since he is her only son. She also has a strong personality while her husband is easygoing, so he did not interfere much in the upbringing of the children. Anyway, Uncle B got married while I was in my first year of university. It was about 3 years later, when I was in my final year, that news broke out within the family that he was beating his wife. She was such a nice and easygoing person, and we all took to her instantly. She had tried to hide it from everyone, including her own family, but one of their neighbors called her parents one day when he beat her and locked her out at past midnight. It was a major issue, and everyone tried to intervene. Her parents refused to allow her return when they got to know that it had been a recurring thing in the 3 years of their marriage. My aunt tried to downplay it as stress because he was clearly at fault, but his wife's parents did not budge, and eventually she left him. That happened about 2 years ago. Recently, there have been talks about a new lady and about him getting remarried. He brought his new girlfriend home to meet my parents last month, and I found out that she is a friend of mine from university. Of course, she is excited to know that she is marrying my first cousin, and she has taken me as her ally. She knows that he is divorced. She has been trying to press me for details of what happened with his last marriage. As she says, my cousin is not really giving her details. According to her, he just says things didn't work out between he and his ex-wife because they weren't compatible. My parents say I should stay out of it, but honestly, I think I owe it to her to let her know what kind of person my cousin is. She's also such a lovely person, and my aunt is being super nice to her. My friend has no idea of what she's being sucked into, and I feel horrible playing any kind of role in this impending doom story because my cousin has not changed at all. I know he deliberately chooses nice, easygoing girls that won't stand up to him. I have no issues whatsoever telling my friend, except that my parents have expressly asked me to stay out of it, and I know that it is because of the potential backlash from the family. But how can I stand by and watch another woman, my friend for that matter, walk straight into the danger of an abusive marriage? How would I look her in the face? I would never forgive myself. How can I handle this? Please share your advice for joy in the comments section. Remember to subscribe to my channel and to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos.